The Pineview Panthers joining us now here in our 2025 Baseball Media Day. We're all fired up. Season's already underway. A few weeks of tournaments and preseason games. We're getting close to region games next week. And the Panthers are here. And head coach Kyler Walker in his second year with the Panthers, his alma mater. Coach, if you can, let's start with you. Just bring us up to speed in the offseason and give us an overall preview, how you're pitching, your hitting, your defense is looking going into the year this year.
Yeah, offseason was good.
You're good, yeah.
Off season was great. We got a couple additions to our roster, to our lineup, to our team that have been awesome. They've been great all fall long, stuck to contracts, and they've been great leaders. I brought 3 captains here: Daxton Chase, Kobe Goodwin, and Cash Cisneros, and they picked that they decided they wanted to bring JJ as the 4th guy. And so all 4 of these guys have just been awesome. Honestly, been great to our younger players. Great leadership. There's been a few blows that we've had to come to Jesus moments and sit down conversations and really get kids checked up and in line. But it's been great. It's been awesome. Our season's been going good so far. We've been swinging well. Pitchers have been throwing strikes, throwing competitive pitches, and our defense, when it's there, we've been good. When it hasn't, we lost a game 2-1, and then we tied a game 5-5. But when our defense has been there, we've done our job. Everybody's done their job at the plate, and yeah, very, very, very excited. The last month has been phenomenal team bonding. Practices have been great. It's been awesome.
And Coach, we haven't even really gotten into region play yet, but talk about the 5-1-1 start. I mean, you guys are scorching out of the gate. I mean, pitching, hitting, everything's kind of lining up in this early season. I know you don't want to get too ahead of yourselves, but it's a great start for the Panthers. Yeah,
it's been, like I said, the last month has been really good. Our lineup 1 through 9. Last year it was very easy for me to write a lineup, and this year it's tough. You know, going into the fall, I didn't think it was going to be tough. I thought for sure I know my 9 guys, and there's been kids that have worked their butts off, and they've stepped up and they push kids, and it's created competition in practice that has been really good. You know, our lineup has produced a lot of runs, but yeah, we're staying humble. We know what's ahead of us, and we know our goals, and we're excited to try to reach those and to get there. Like our kids, they stay locked in. Pineview has the underdog mentality that doesn't change whether we win or lose games. Like the next day at practice, we grind, we get after it, we have fun, but we bust our butts. We work hard, and these kids here, they make the rest of the boys work hard. Like there's no time off. Got kids that love baseball.
You guys were 5th in the region last year, 17 wins, I think 13 losses. It sounds like you think you guys can be better this year. It sounds like you're already off to the better start, right, record-wise. But what about the pitching? You guys gave up 5.8 runs on average last year. I know that's probably something you'd like to see drop sub-4.
Absolutely.
What do you guys do? Take me through the pitchers. What's staff? Who's your starters? What's your bullpen look like?
So it's kind of funny. Our staff changes, and now we got guys that were ineligible that are now eligible coming next weekend, and then we got 2 more guys that are going to be eligible come region time. And so our pitchers stay pitching, they stay competing, but I don't know. If you were to ask me right now who's going game 1, which they went game 1 last weekend, is JJ. But then we have Trayson Millen that throws strikes, and he throws a lot of strikes. And then we have Ricky Bobby that throws a lot of strikes, and then Daxton Chase that has finally started throwing a lot of strikes at the right time. And then we have young guys. We have Porter Campbell that can throw. We have Kobe Goodman that is now loving pitching and coming to me every inning wanting to pitch. When am I pitching? And so we have competitive pitchers. Like we had Tristan Sylvester, that was a sophomore last year, that gave us competitive games, pitched most innings last year out of anybody on staff, and now he's back. He took a flunk in second quarter. Like I said, we've had a lot of checks that we've had to do with our boys, but now that he's back, I mean, it's tough for me to get him in, but I know I have to because of what he's done in the past. But our pitchers have done their job. Our defense hasn't, and that's really hard for me because we take pride in defense. But yeah, I mean, our sticks are swinging it. They are there every day. They're taking competitive batting practice every day. And like I was there yesterday, dragging the field, doing some field work, and there's 6 boys there swinging it on Sunday. Like, these boys, they love baseball, and it is awesome to see. I think that our captains last year created a culture of winning and a culture of excellence, and I mean, you see it, they're at the next level, and they're dogging out. You know, Shakes is hitting 440 with 10 bombs. Tyson's about up to 450 now with his last weekend going 7 for 12. Like, they created hard work, and I hope that we can continue that because that's all we ask for. Like, wins or loss, if we can continue to compete and work hard, that's all we can ask for. And this group's buying into it, and they're doing it well.
I love it. Kyler Walker, we'll circle back to Coach for some more questions in just a second, but let's bring in the players. Kobe, let's start with you. Obviously, you've had a lot of curveballs thrown at you in life lately. Have you lost your stepdad? How has that motivated you? How has that kind of propelled you? And is it kind of nice to have your teammates and your coach and just the game you love as an outlet and maybe play the season in memory of Val?
Yeah, it's been tough for sure. A life-changing moment for sure. One thing I can say about these guys is they've been brothers to me. Like, these aren't just teammates; these are brothers. And they've all had my back through these times I don't even want to step on the field. That I've needed them, and they've stepped up right away. I'm supposed to be a leader, and sometimes I fall short. And that's what these guys have created in me, is shown me what leaders are supposed to do, and showed me that I've created leaders in them as well. So
it's been crazy because, you know, the decision to leave Desert Hills, go to Pineview, has that worked out? You seem like you're happy with that decision. You seem like you made a really smart decision.
Absolutely. These guys are brothers to me. This is my family now for sure. So I'm very much appreciative of
How's the game? Let's talk baseball.
Yeah. I struggled the first half for sure, but I've adjusted, seen a lot of off speeds, and just been working on it. And like he said, we've just been grinding in practice. So now we're starting to show that we can hit. And we're big time. We're going to be there for sure at the end of the season.
So with the transfer rule, are you eligible to play immediately?
Yeah.
Every game?
Yeah, I got full season. I'm cleared. Yeah.
Absolutely love it. Love it. Coach, where are you playing him at? All over?
He's center fielder.
Center fielder.
Center fielder, 3-hole hitter. He's been there for our, 6 games now, 7 games? Yeah, he's been there.
And he wants to know when he's pitching.
Yeah, he's throwing today live bullpens at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, come on. And Kobe, wanted to ask you, with the 2 teams we've already had this morning, their expectations are different. What is the expectation for Pineview baseball? Is it to make the state tournament? Is it to be the state champions? What is the expectation for this Panthers squad?
Absolutely, 100% right that we're going to make playoffs, and we're going to make a run, and we're going to surprise a lot of people this year. We're a good-looking team, and I'm excited to see how the season goes.
Let's bring in Daxton. Good to talk to you, Kobe. Let's bring in Daxton. Dax is the basketball games, and he's got his headset on, and he's doing the whole Sports Center scene at the basketball games. You were probably the biggest fan during basketball season this year.
100%.
Yeah. And I owe him a cameo on the show. This is not the cameo. Coach brought you, not me, but I owe him some airtime because of that. You haven't forgotten that, have you?
Nope, not at all.
He came up to me. He's like, "Hey, can I come on and do like a quarter of basketball or half of basketball with you?" And I was like, "Sure." He's so enthusiastic. How can I say no?
Love that.
Yeah. Let's see how he talks. Let's warm him up here. What's your preview of the Pineview Panthers this year, Dax?
I mean, we're a young, scrappy team. We got a lot of seniors. I mean, some of them play, some of them don't, but we all have a role. But I mean, we got 3 sophomores that start, 3 juniors that start, and 3 seniors that start. So I mean, we're a scrappy team, see-ball, hit-ball mentality, and we're there to win games.
And Coach was talking about your pitching ability this season, finally throwing strikes to a tune of a goose egg ERA right now. How about that? So you're really pitching well. Talk about the improvement from last year to this year.
I mean, we have a pitching coach. Location. That's all it is. And velo matters, but it also doesn't. Some teams can't not hit velo. And so, I mean, it's important to just throw strikes. And so, I mean, that's my role as a pitcher. And I mean, we threw goose egg up, but gave up a couple runs, but we didn't make plays in the field. But I mean, yeah. So
let's go to JJ here. We got just a minute left here. JJ, you guys brought you. What's that mean to you?
It means a lot. I mean, these guys are my brothers, man. I mean, on and off the field, it's like coming back to play this year. It's like I'm not out there with 9 teammates. I'm out there with 9 friends. I'm playing with my boys, so it's like them choose me. It means a lot because I mean we're all pretty close on and off the field, so super cool. You know, it's a cool experience. I'm glad that I got to experience it with them. But I mean, yeah, it's awesome.
Talk to me a little bit about what is in the arsenal for you pitching wise. What's your go-to pitch?
Probably my slider for sure. Yeah, 2-seam slider. I like to work a slider a lot. It's like I'm just comfortable with the sliders. I'm with the fastball. You know, I'll go 3-0 and I'll throw 2 back-to-back sliders, get back into it. You know, like that's probably my go-to right there. Cover your ears over there, but definitely a slider for sure.
Let's bring in Cash before we run out of time. Cash, you feeling confident going into the season? How's the game?
100%. We're swinging it well. I'm super comfortable with all our teammates. We've grown super close over the off season. Yeah, we've been working really hard. Just super happy to play with all my boys. Gonna have some fun.
You had a big role on the team last year, obviously. What did you do in the offseason to get ready for this season? Anything different?
I have a big position change. Coming to be catching this year. I have a lot of catching work, doing all that, getting my stick better because I didn't hit very well last year. But this year I'm definitely going to perform at a higher level.
I love it. Guys, Coach, thanks for bringing the boys in. Thanks for representing the rest of your teammates, guys. And we're going to have a bunch of Pineview games coming up right here all season long on the Fan Sports Network. Region starts next week.